Welcome to Gary's Grow Your Own Food. Trying out another camera. The other camera messed up on us. Kind of updated my wife. She's doing well. I'm fixing to drive up there to be with her. She's out of the she got out of the hospital last week, and now she has to have somebody up there with a 24/7 for the next couple months. Anyway, to do a quick overview of the in-ground garden. This here is the potatoes. They're continuing to grow well and do good. I'm not going to plant the second corn crop of the beans till next weekend because I've run out of time. So coming up over here, we have our onions. Now the onions, some are looking really good and some are looking really bad. It's just one of those years. I don't really know why. Don't know why that little area right there in the middle looks so good, but it does. The corn's really popping up, doing well. I did put down some urea fertilizer down inside each row. We've got 5 rows, and supposed to get some more rain today and tomorrow, so I'll go ahead and get in the soil. You don't want to ever stress those plants. You want to hit them with a good bit of fertilizer. That looks like a lot of fertilizer to me, but honestly, according to my notes, actually it's probably only half what I should have put out. At the 6 to 8 inch stage, they're going to get there probably when I'm not here, so I'm going to fertilize them a bit early at half rate. We're going to go through here. Look at our tomatoes. That's the sun gold there. That's going to be a problem because it's kind of up underneath that other one, so we're going to see how it does. Then here's a second sun gold that's looking better. Now south is, we're headed south now, is the easiest way to say it. So there's the Torringina, second Torringina. There's a lot big difference in the two sizes of them. This is sun gold, and this is second sun gold. Now one of them actually lost the tip. This in here, they lost the growing tip on it, but it goes ahead and coming back from the elbow, so it's doing fine. This one here, I think it's champagne bubbles, and another champagne bubbles, and then we're going here with the tropical sunset. That should be a tropical sunset there, and Napa Chardonnay. I've only got one of it, so I doubled up on the sun sugar over there, which is probably a good thing because that one back there I don't think is going to make it. Coyote is the next one, and there's a big difference in that coyote and this coyote. So you do get some variations between the plants for whatever reason. This one here is it's a new one. Sunset Torch. It's one of the Sunset Torch on that one. And these next two are the Plum Drop. This one and this one. And they're doing well. Here's the Purple Bumblebee. And of course we're going to have another Purple Bumblebee here. And then Chocolate Cherry, which is one of my favorites. And the other Chocolate Cherry, which isn't very tall. So I am seeing a lot of variance between the plants. And that's probably just the variance between the soil. So this is a Mountain Vineyard, which is a pretty aggressive plant. Mountain Vineyard there. It also is one that's got a lot of disease resistance, seems to make it for a while. This is Chef Orange, those two plants. Over here, we're getting Chef Pink. It bothers me that they look different. That's another Chef Pink. I'm not saying they're different, but and here's the two Chef Black. Next is the Green Giant, which is the first green tomato I've grown. Another Green Giant. This is the Pink Brandywine. I did have 2 plants of it. I went ahead and left both of them. It doesn't really hurt because these plants can make about half what they would otherwise, so you kind of get the same production. Here's one, just a single one of the Pink Brandywine, and they were planted a week later than everything else. This one is Dr. Watchy or Witchies, same thing on that one. And there's Celebrity Plus. Got another Celebrity Plus. The Purple Boy. And the other Purple Boy. And these radishes are going to be a bigger problem, I think, than I had anticipated. And then the last two is the Hossinators. And there's big slicing tomatoes. And then the row of the paste tomatoes is Invincible, which is a pretty good producer, Invincible. And we got the Shelby, Saucy Lady, another Saucy Lady, and they got that, and another Shelby. I got it out of order on those. I did plant this is where I planted the watermelons and cantaloupes, and none of those have come up yet. This time of year you gotta watch it. You come up. I say that. No, that's not watermelons. That's something else. Okay. So go back up over here. This is some of my pomegranates. This is another pomegranate. Red silk. And a fourth pomegranate. And I should know what this is called, but I can't remember it off the top. It's got the red nectar plum. Anyway, it's a pretty tree. It never has made very much. And here's the other peaches here. This peach just never made any. I do need to. What you really want whenever you're thinning these is cut some of these straight up and down branches. You want to become a vase-like tree structure. And on your plums, you don't want that. Kind of away from me. The other peach tree that I've not had a chance to thin, I'm going to have to pretty quick. Because what you got to remember, these things can be full size. You know, you got to say, you know, those two are going to fall off. But this can't support 3 big peaches, or even peaches this big around. And you get something like this, that needs to be changed. They'll start rubbing against each other. So I can already take off some of these. And you just have a lot of extras. It's best to keep the fruit closer to the middle if you can. If you got double like that, I'll try to get one of them off. And again, like I say, these are nice. They're nice, but you got to get used to doing this, and I really haven't yet. You want them, you know, about 3 to 5 inches apart. So, you know, the width of your hand. If I can go like this, that's about the length that you want. Separate them, and you're going to miss some of them. But anyway, that's going to be some of the chore there. There's the orange, you know, the satsumas, and they're starting to bloom out some. This is the unknown peach tree, and it's got a lot of peaches on it, and it really needs to have some blight, some sunset put on it. But again, I just ran out of time. This is a May tree. It's got lots of blooms on it. This side's got a lot of blooms. It's got a lot of blooms higher up, but on the other side, on the north side, it didn't have very many. The carrots here finally started taking off. Don't know if they're going to have time to make it or not. The blackberries here, this is Primark Freedom. Man, look at that big old cane there. Got bad ones in there. This is the Primark Freedom. It's got blooms all over it. If they're looking around. And then I did, after I made the last video, I had some brassicas that I went and put in here because the others weren't doing, the other garlic didn't do very well. So I put them here. Honestly, they're looking pretty good on the garlic. And so I've got some hope that we might actually make a decent crop of garlic out in this area here. But anyway, here we're going to be planting the giant cantaloupes and seeing how they do. I planted those last week and they hadn't come up yet. So we'll see. I got fire ants up over there, I see. But anyway, if I get a chance, I'll make the video up there at the house. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.